everybody, it's Kristie with AG Takes Over. Welcome to day 3 of AG Fashion Week 2025. I'm going to make this introduction faster and faster every single day because those of you who are watching every single day, I don't want to lose your attention. If you need to skip forward a few seconds, that's fine. AG Fashion Week, I started it last year. It's the last 5 days in April. It is celebrated, or it is an event here on YouTube and over on Instagram. If you are participating, use hashtag AG Fashion Week. If you are looking for the content, search AG Fashion Week. I am also compiling a playlist of all of the videos. I did the same thing for last year's Fashion Week, so go over to my channel and look on the playlist, or just search within the channel AG Fashion Week and you will find it very easily. This year my approach has been to use this wheel, put a bunch of names on there, like celebrities who I feel have iconic fashion looks, very recognizable style, and spin the wheel and see who gets picked, and then set to work creating an outfit inspired by some of their more iconic looks. So day 1 was Amy Winehouse. If you missed that video, go check it out. Day 2 was Billie Eilish, and I'm going to show you the video of the spinner so you can find out who day 3 is. Billy Porter. It's Billy Porter. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what Billy Porter's famous for. I honestly don't. Actor? Not singer? Not writer? I legitimately don't know. Why do I know Billy Porter? Fashion. Fashion, because his looks are so recognizable and so fun. And whether it's like what you would wear or not is not the point. It's like, it is iconic. It's recognizable. Even if you saw a picture and you were like, I don't know that guy's name, you might be like, but I've seen pictures of him before. I remember this because of the fashion. Like if you saw him in shorts and a t-shirt, you might not recognize him, but dressed up, Billy Porter dresses to impress. All right. So one of the things, not what he wears every single time, but he does like kind of very flamboyant and brightly colored and fun and out of the box, like full tuxedo looks, but also does these tuxedo dresses. And I was like, I want to do a tuxedo dress. And Grace was like, how are you going to, we don't really have things for that. And I'm like, I got this. Because part of this challenge is I'm not spending any money. And I don't sew really. I mean, other than like straight lines. I don't like sew clothing. So I was like, I don't know. I got this. So she said, well, you could probably use the pilot jacket from American Girl. I'll put a picture up here. And then I was thinking, or that school, like student council outfit. Here it is. I could use that one. And by the way, as I talk, I'm going to put some pictures just, periodically of Billy Porter's more iconic looks so you can see what I'm talking about. And I was like, ooh, no, there's a recital outfit. There's a recital outfit that has like this short tux jacket that goes over like a long black skirt. And I was like, ooh, I could get that jacket. So I got that jacket. Any white shirt, like I just looked, and a lot of his looks have just white shirts. And then I was looking at one look, this black tuxedo dress. It's almost like it's got a cummerbund meets corset underneath it. So there's like shirt and jacket and tie, but also this kind of cummerbund corset mashup. And it just so happens that my wife has sewn a little kind of corset thing, like not all the way up over the boobs, but like underneath corset. And I was like, oh, I'll grab that. And we had just gotten, like a week before, Covey's Stage. Put a video of that up. If you missed it, you can check it out on Facebook Marketplace for a steal. And it came with all the pieces. And one of the pieces is this like bright gold skirt. I was going to use this pale blue one. I'll put the picture up here again. But I was going to use that one. And then I was like, Grace said, you should use the gold skirt from the Covey Stage set. And I was like, all right, sure. So I had the cummerbund thing, and I was like, okay, I can put gold shoes on, gold skirt. And I I was like, isn't there a tie in that recital outfit? And I pulled it out and I was like, no, it's a headband with a tie here and like a little flower and a tassel. Could I tuck that down and then like just have it sitting here? So I did that. It's a bit large. And she said, well, some of his ties are bigger than others. Maybe you can get away with that. So I took some pictures and I was like, all right, I don't love it, but like it's definitely recognizable. And then I looked up and I still have some of my dolls dressed from when I did a video dressing them all in formal wear for celebrating the Oscars. And there's a dress that has this detachable piece. It's like a long train and it's black and fuchsia and red and gold and really lovely. But it just like comes around the waist and like buckles right here. But all of the train stuff is in the back. And I was like, ooh, it's got gold in it. It's not the exact same like tone of gold, but I could put that over top of the gold skirt, which would make it more kind of like his very over the top, like long flowing things. Ow. And that would tie together. It would just make it a little bit more, yes. So I did that. And then I was like, well, since I've introduced red, and I kind of felt like that tie was a little on the big side, I believe we have a solid red bow tie. I think we do. It's an off-brand boys formal outfit that we have. Let me go find that. So I did, and I switched out the tie, and now the look feels complete. So I'm excited about it. I think this is super iconic. I think you would recognize it. And Kingsley, truly me, so I can never remember the boys' numbers. 70 something. Let's say 77. I don't know if that's right. Is like the closest that I have, and actually pretty close, like pretty good option. So he's right here. I just took some pictures. I'm going to, a couple things. After I show him to you, I'm going to show you some pictures from the photo shoot I did right over there in front of Covey's stage. I'm also going to show the pictures of the original version where it didn't have the gold thing, or the extra train thing. It was just the gold skirt and it had the bigger bow tie. So you can let me know, like, do you think I made the right decision in adding the extra piece and changing out the tie? And like, do you like the final look better than my initial? I'm just showing you that because I think it's fun to see like kind of somebody's thought process, and their first attempts aren't always their best attempts. So maybe they keep going and find something they're happier with. And then at the very end, I'll do a side-by-side. It's not going to be Billy Porter wearing this exact outfit. They're all inspired by looks, but I think you'll get a good sense, and you can let me know in the comments if you think I nailed it or not. I think I did. So even if you tell me that I didn't, I will still think I did. All right, so before I show you him, well, no, I'll just show him to you. All right, here he is. So we've got a little corset kind of cummerbund thing, red bow tie to match this red. And like I said, the golds don't match in terms of tone. This is much more yellowy gold. This is much more soft, champagne gold. But I think they work well. It's so long, I have to stand back here. But it's very, I don't know, very Billy. Very Billy. So the ones left on here, again, day 1, Amy Winehouse, day 2, Billie Eilish, day 3, Billy Porter. We still have possibilities of Harry Styles, SZA, Lady Gaga, Chappell Roan, Queen Elizabeth, Cher, or the Olsen twins. Let me know in the comments who you're still rooting for. Have any of them gotten picked that were like your top choice and you were hoping for? Or are they still on the list? And who would you put, if I do this again, who would you want me to add? Has to be somebody that you think this is doable for me. Don't get crazy. If you've watched my channel a while, you know what my skill level is. Don't get crazy. But I'm open to suggestions. And I hope that you are checking out other people's videos. I hope that you will come back tomorrow and see who gets picked. And I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Take care.